Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. It's that van guy again with another weekly video. Today's video is a Hot Wheels casting spotlight on the Volkswagen Panel bus. These are all adult super premium releases and all came in a fancy display packaging or an acrylic display case. I'll show a few examples of the variety of the packaging they came in. Some came in oil cans, some came in boxes. Some came in 2 or 4 multi-car sets in a fancy acrylic case. So I'll show a little slideshow here of a few of the different examples of the different packaging so you know what to look for on eBay or at your die-cast meet. I also wanted to give you guys a little shot of a very similar casting. This is also from the Hot Wheels 100% line, but the name of this casting is Volkswagen Microbus. So there is a version that has the hinged feature, pretty much same exact interior and engine layout, same wheels, but it's a window van. For a panel van, I prefer a van with no windows because it's just more room for cool graphics and paint jobs. But some people like the multi-windowed vans. So if that's your thing, when you're doing your search on eBay or on the secondary market, search for Volkswagen Microbus. The Microbus version is this version with the windows. And you can see it still has the opening feature. It's hinged in the back. Still has the engine and the roll bar and the 2 front seats. It's just the hinged body on top has a bunch of different windows. So if you're into that, and it's got the little like moonroof or whatever you call it, a little cloth canvas sunroof or moonroof or whatever you call it, replicates like a soft top, like a convertible almost that opens, and then it's got all the windows all the way around. So if you're more of a window van guy on these VWs, then check out the Volkswagen Microbus, which is a very similar casting to the spotlight that we're doing today on the Volkswagen Panel bus. So check them both out. This is the first release of the Volkswagen Panel bus casting. This is from 2001, from the Bugs and Buses 4-car set in mint green with green flames. All these vehicles are going to be the same. They all have a black metal base. They all have clear windows, clear plastic windows. Most of the interiors are all black as well. There's only one that doesn't have a black interior. They all have the exact same wheel style, same rims, and they all have real riders. So they're very similar. What makes this casting very unique, this Volkswagen Panel bus casting, is it's hinged and it opens along the body line. And it's done up like a drag car, where it's like tubbed and pro-streeted. It's got real wide tires in the back, and it's got a roll bar inside and like a custom built huge engine. All of these open. All of these castings have a hinge in the back, and they open down the body line like that, so you can get a shot of the interior. These are all also a 3 rivet casting, which is pretty unique. It's held together with 3 different rivets. I'll give you a shot of the interior. It's just 2 front seats, a little dashboard, steering wheel. Then you got a roll bar. You can see in the back it's tubbed out, so it's got real wide tires. And then it's got like a custom built race engine in the back with radiators and a bunch of stuff. And I'll give you a shot of the bottom. You can see it has headers and exhaust collectors all into one. You can compare the front wheels to the back wheels. You can see the rear wheels are much wider. There's one rivet in the front and then two in the back near the engine. So you got one rivet up here and then one there and one there. And then this is all the engine and the exhaust and the transmission. So it's like a mid-engine rear transmission Pro Street custom-built drag car. But it just looks like it's a slammed stock van from the outside. So it's really cool. One of my favorite versions. This is also sometimes referred to as Hot Wheels 100% because it's from the line that's supposed to be 100% true to scale. So these VW vans are kind of smaller than a lot of the other Hot Wheels VW vans because they're supposed to be super scale accurate and really detailed. So what's great about these is if you have like a diorama or you want to pose them with other full-size vans or other vehicles, because they are smaller, they do look really true to scale and they don't look too big compared to other die-cast cars. So that's part of the reason why I really got into this line or this casting and started collecting it. I'm not a real big VW guy. I'm more of a American van guy, but these are really cool. It's a drag car. It's like slammed, dropped right on the ground. It's got real riders on it. It's got a custom engine inside. A lot of them have wild graphics, so they're really cool, super premium adult versions. And that's why I started collecting them. So let's go on to the next release. This one is from 2002. Another one of my favorites. This is 2002 release Hot Wheels 100% in the white and pink with pink and orange squares. Really cool paint job on this one. Really like that. Pink, the hot pink really stands out. Open up you can see it hinges open. Shows the black interior. Again, they're all exactly the same on the inside as far as the engine and the roll bar and everything. Same interior and engine layout. Same everything. Wheels are the same. Real riders are the same. Engine on the bottom and everything is the same. Try to give you a shot. Because it is so slammed, you don't really see the wheels very well. Give you a shot of the wheels there. They're really cool, like twisted 5 spokes. So that's the 2002 release. Just a single release that came in a box, Hot Wheels 100%. Then they had a special boxed release that came out in 2002. Another very cool one. This is the Debbie Chisholm Memorial Foundation. I think it's some sort of a special cancer, like a fundraising thing or something like that for cancer. I don't know a whole lot about the Debbie Chisholm Memorial Foundation, but I'm assuming it has something to do with cancer or some sort of a fundraiser. But this one was released in 2002 in white and purple, and then it says the DCMF website on the side. So you can see on the side in the purple there towards the top, it has like the website address. But all of these have taillight tampos, license plates, very detailed, because this is like a super premium release. And some of these versions go for premium money too. I would expect on average you're probably going to pay around $20 a piece on eBay on the secondary market. I'll give you a little shot of the top. We'll open it up. Again, they all open along the body line like that. All 3 rivet construction. The top and the bottom and the base are metal, but the interior is plastic. That's the 2002 release. Next up, we have one that was released in 2003. Another really cool one. This is from a two-car set called VWs, spelled kind of weird, spelled DUBYAS. So 2003 two-car set VWs. White and blue with the yellow-orange flames and the stripes on the bottom. This is really cool. I like how it's got the flames and it's got some cool stripes, and then it has a bunch of sponsorship decals on the bottom like a drag car. Very cool. Open it up. I'll give you a shot of the body hinged feature so you can check out the huge engine and interior. Very cool version. Next up, we have the 2004 Hot Wheels Showcase release truck series. Now this one is one of the ones that came in like the little oil can. Had like a little mirrored base underneath, and it had a wheel on top, and it was in like a cylinder almost. And this is the 2004 release, the white and turquoise. And it says CB Nader Sales and Service on the side, so it's kind of like a parts van, like a parts delivery vehicle for like a German VW dealership. So this was like the regular release, and then there was another version that's very similar in an alternate color that was a hobby release. Same exact paint scheme, but just in red and white. Same CB Nader Sales and Service on the side. This was 2004 as well, but this is like a hobby only release. So this one might not have been able, you might not have been able to find this at like a regular department store. It might have had to been possibly a hobby store only. Next up, we have from 2004 from the Hot Wheels Showcase, which means it was in a oil can looking packaging with the tire on top and the mirrored base and background. This is from the High Test series, yellow and red with the Shell logo and the Pump Services graphics on it, from 2004. And this is the regular release, and then there was a hobby release of this, which I don't have because they're pretty much almost identical. Exactly, everything is the same. The only difference is the red on the vehicle is like a metallic red, so it's almost like a red chrome. So if you're trying to find it on eBay, it's real hard to figure out which one you're getting depending on the lighting when they took the picture of the vehicle, because it's exactly the same in every way. Same graphics, same color. It's just the red on it is slightly more of a metallic, where this is just a gloss red. So I chose not to buy the hobby version of it on the secondhand market because I didn't really want to spend $25 to $50 on a van that I essentially already have. This one is so exactly similar to the hobby release with the metallic red that I didn't really need to have both. To the untrained eye, if they look at it in my display case, they would probably be like, why do you have two of those? Like, why do you only have one of all of these, but then you have two of that one? They would just think it was, I had a double of it or something, or I had two. So I chose not to get the hobby release in the metallic red on that one. And you can see still they open at the body line with the hinged feature to show off the interior and the engine. Give you a quick shot of the base, 3 rivet construction. It's got some nice fat meats on it. Next up, we're coming to the end here, and this is from 2006. This is an extra special release. This is a Peterson Automotive Museum exclusive. This van was only available for sale at the Peterson Automotive Museum, and it had special packaging. It was sold in the showcase display can, just like the oil can that people call it the oil can, with the mirrored base and the mirrored background, and then it has the tire on top. It's like a cylinder, like an oil can. But it had special print, and it talked about the Peterson Automotive Museum, and also about the artist that did the artwork on this van. This was 2006, and it's in this, it's kind of like a cream and red, kind of like an off-white, like an eggshell. It doesn't really look yellow to me. It looks more like a cream color. Cream and red, and it says Obey on the side. And this is the only one you could see. I think it says Peterson Automotive Museum, or it just says Peterson on the license plate area on the back. And it has some graphics on top and some graphics on the back. But of all of these castings, this is the only one that has a different colored interior. This one has a cream colored interior. Every single one in this casting lineup all have black interiors. This is the only one with a cream interior. And I'll just stop it for a second because it does have some artwork on the top. It says Peace. It's got kind of a cool design. And then it also has like a star design on the back. And it says Peterson on the license plate area. And then it's got the taillights and everything. So that's a really cool version. These are a lot more rare, harder to find, and you're going to pay, pretty big money to get one of these because they are a Peterson Automotive Museum exclusive. They can only be bought at the museum unless you find them for sale in the secondary market, which is how I found it. And it's from 2006. And then last but certainly not least is my favorite of probably the whole casting line. This is from 2006, and this is also a Peterson Automotive Museum exclusive. So there are two different versions in 2006 that were sold at the Peterson Automotive Museum, and that was the only place that you could get it, was this pink, purple, and yellow rat fink version. Really cool, very detailed, lots of graphics and cool stuff going on. It has rat fink and in a little drag racing cartoon. It says Tales of the Rat Fink on the sides and the back, and it's got lots of different colors, lots of cool flames. It's got the taillights on the back like they all do, and it says Peterson on the license plate on the back. I'll give you a shot of the top and the bottom. Tales of the Rat Fink. And this one is probably, on average, this is probably going to be the most expensive one in the casting lineup if you're looking to buy one of these. Because it is the coolest of the two Peterson Automotive Museum exclusives. So, everybody loves rat fink and colorful flames. So this is like probably the more popular of the two. And because it was a Automotive Museum exclusive, there probably weren't very many made. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of information as far as production numbers on these. I know a lot of these vans were only 5,000 of them were made. Some of these Peterson Automotive Museum exclusives, I think, had a smaller quantity, maybe like only 1,500 were made. As a matter of fact, if you check out my channel, I have playlists on my channel, and one of the playlists is Free It Friday, and I opened up the Obey version from the Peterson Automotive Museum exclusive, so you can see what the original packaging looked like the oil can and everything. If I remember, I'll try to put a link in the description of this video to that video so you can check that out. But check out my other playlists on my channel. Lots of cool stuff, lots of other Hot Wheels casting spotlights and other brands from different manufacturers like Johnny Lightning and Matchbox and stuff. All sorts of good stuff, Greenlight. But that's it. Total of 10. And this is the 10th version, 10th release. Haven't had any releases since 2006. Let me just zoom out and try to give you a shot of all 10. And like I said, I only have 9 of the 10 because I just didn't want to buy another double of that version, the Shell Pump Services version in a metallic red versus the gloss red. But that's all 10. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you found it informational. And if you're looking for any of these, hopefully some of the info I shared will help you find some for your collection. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video today. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out my other playlists on my channel. And also check out my Facebook page, That Van Guy. And I'm also on Instagram. I'm that_diecast_van_guy on Instagram. So check me out there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. As always, have a great day.